Hey guys, this is Chico with He Provides Homestead. We're in the van, I'm sure you already noticed. We have driven several miles way back in the boondocks to what looks like a pretty cool homestead or farm or whatever they call it, farmstead. But we found these folks through a website that is attached to a radio station. They call it Tradio, and people list all manner of things on there. You name it: TVs, tires, homes, toys, everything, including livestock. So my wife was looking. We never got the stove. I'm sure you noticed that in the previous video. Or the dryer. We never got the dryer. So we're still looking for a dryer. She was checking it in Tradio, and we come across chicks and chickens and ducks. So we called them. The deal is the Amish that built the chicken, and I'll link that video up here. It took many weeks longer than what they said they would, and we kind of missed chick season as far as places like Tractor Supply and Rural King. So we're looking to buy chickens. So my wife found this place. We called them. They said that they would be here till 5 o'clock this afternoon, and it's only like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock now. Well, it might be 3 even. But we drove many miles to get here, and there's nobody here. Tons of livestock. They got several goats. There's guineas and chickens and ducks everywhere. They've got a sign out front. They sell eggs. Looks like they got a lot going on. And when we called earlier, my wife talked to the husband, and he said his wife was up on the hill baling hay. I don't know where that hill's at. So anyway, long story short, we're waiting and hoping that we can pick up some chickens today. They do have Rhode Island Reds, and they do have Leghorns. They have some others. They have a few that I've not heard of. And they have bantams, but I don't think I want any bantams. I don't want to do a half a dozen eggs to make an omelet, you know. So we're just waiting. If they show up, and we hope they do, if they show up, we will show you the results. But I thought this was a good time to let you guys know what we're doing. So we'll be back after a bit, and we'll let you know yay or nay. Was this a profitable trip, or was this a wasted afternoon? So we'll talk to you in a little while. Hey, we're back. The situation was, we waited for 20-30 minutes and nobody showed up, so we left. And we drove, I don't know, a few miles back to the highway, and when we turned on the highway, our phone rang, and it was the folks with the birds. So we turned around, we drove back. We wasn't too far away, 4 mile maybe. So we went back. Nice folks, real nice folks, the Mills family. And we bought 4 birds. We bought 3 female and 1 male Rhode Island Reds. Maybe should have bought more, so we could have bought them all at the same time, but we didn't. We think this coop right here will do 8 just dandy, and we're also ordering electric poultry netting with a solar charger from, I believe, Ken Cove today. Ken Cove has a distribution warehouse in Indiana, and I'm told by others that they can get you what you order to you in about 2 days. So we will likely order electric poultry netting, a ground rod, and a solar charger, maybe 184 feet to start with. And we're going to actually encase the coop to keep out predators at night, because honestly the coop's just not built quite like I wanted. So, but anyway, I've harped on that enough. So anyway, we went back. Nice folks. He gave us a great buy. We bought 3 females, 1 male, I already said that, Rhode Island Reds, and he threw in about 4 pounds of feed. They use hog feed that they buy at a local mill. He said it's a higher percentage of protein, and that all of their birds, ducks included, all do better since they've switched to the hog feed. He said the layers produce better, produce faster, so, and it was free. He gives it to us for free. So 4 pounds of hog feed he threw in, and threw in a dandy glass waterer. 12 bucks, 4 birds, a glass waterer, and 4 pounds of feed for 12 bucks. You can't beat it. Talked to him a while. They have ducks, goats. We've talked about getting a goat for our grandkids, so this may be a good option for that. They've got tons of rabbits, and we've discussed rabbits, so we may do more business with these folks. Nice folks, treated us well. So we haven't named the birds yet. I don't know if you can see them just yet. I'll try to get you a little better shot here in a minute. We haven't named the birds yet. We are likely going to let the grandchildren name a couple of the females, and we are thinking about doing a contest with you folks to pick the name for the rooster. There will be one rule if we do it. It'll have to be a fierce warrior name. Nothing like Stanley or fierce warrior name. So, but we'll talk about that more in a video. I'm walking kind of gimped because I am kind of gimped. My back went out last night, so it's been a really long and laborious day. And I'm walking a little crooked. So let me drop the screen and I'll show you the birds a little better. There the little buggers are. There's the waterer that they got us. Sorry I'm herky-jerky, but it's, like I say, been a bad day, or a rough day. So, there they are. They're still a little afraid, but when we first put them in, they were afraid. They all ran over to one corner, but then I sat down out here, I threw them a little feed in and some greens, and in 5 minutes they were pecking and scratching and eating and socializing. So we think it's going to be all good. We intend to go to Tractor Supply after a while and pick up a couple of things. And we've got mustard spinach in the, we've got mustard spinach in the garden that the bugs are getting to. They're tearing it up. So I'm going to be pulling the mustard spinach over the next day or two and feeding it to them as well. We're brand new at chickens, so if you've got any advice for us, please give it. If you've got any constructive criticism, please put it in there. We want to be the best we can, and we want to do things right, and we rely on you folks for your wisdom and insight. So we're going to wrap this up because sometimes I ramble, you know that, don't you? And like I said, I got to get a couple things going on, and our daughter just got here, and she lives about 50 miles away, so we don't see her enough. So please like, share, and subscribe. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and we're right here on YouTube 24/7. So thank you for coming along. Please leave a comment in the section below. Godspeed.